Yusuf. I'm a Nigerian. I came from Nigeria. I had surgery, lumbar problem, lumbar spine issue, and also my wife also had a frozen shoulder. And having discussed with a friend, Mr. Lania, he quickly introduced me to Dr. Kudwani, who are running a healthcare system that is multidimensional in India. And we made our trip. We got to the airport. We were picked at the airport by the driver and driven to the Regent Hotel, where we stayed for the day. And of course, the following day was Sunday, so we had to rest. On Monday, we went for the full test, which is a full day activity, and the result ought to come out the following day. But because of the Republic holiday, it didn't come out until the third day. On the third day, we received our report, and the different ailments that we had with us were identified. In my own case, it was identified that the lumbar spine I have is expanding, and there's the need for the surgery to be carried out. I must confess that I was a little bit wary when it was told to me. But the doctor, I met a doctor, well experienced, a young man, with a lot of enthusiasm. He said, don't worry, the success rate is more than 95%. And that is the record or the figure I've never had before. All the places I've been to is either they say 50-50 and so on. And in fact, some medical doctors even advise that I should never do it. So with that, I started getting more and more encouraged, and I sat down with my family and we had a meeting and called our children, and they all agreed that we should go ahead and leave everything in the hands of God. So on Friday, the two of us moved into the hospital. Then my wife had her surgery, and we thank God today she can move the hand. Although it's not totally over, but we are told with a lot of exercises, physiotherapy here and there, she will get over it. In my own case, it was very successful too, although I'm not working too well like I would have loved to, but I'm also told that with a lot of exercises and a lot of precautionary measures, I'm also going to get over them. And from there, we stayed in the hospital a little bit longer than we should. And that was based on the advice of our coordinator, Dr. Kudwani, who felt that it's better to stay 2-3 days longer than leaving early, only to incur any problem and come back again. And I think it was a very good advice, and I would love that this type of advice or pieces of advice is extended to your subsequent patients whenever they come. The hospital, I must say, they are good. Being a developing nation, I think I will score them close to 60% or more. The doctors are very hardworking. Today, when I was leaving, I feel like not leaving, having associated myself with him. For the group that actually organized this, I must say that your coordination is also very superb, because once the issue of money comes in a space of 31 hours, everything is already resolved. And so we didn't have the issue of financial problems to the extent that they will say, sorry, we can't give this medication until this settlement is paid. And it's open-ended. We keep on enjoying all the treatment until this morning when we were discharged. So by and large, I must say that they are doing, or the group is doing a very good and wonderful job. I see it as a philanthropic job, because a lot of people in Africa, the problem they may have is the problem of finances. Well, I'm going for surgery. How much will it cost? You can only know the initial cost, but you won't know how much it will end up being. By the time it is opened up, many other issues can come up. But the way your organization is running it is that money is not number one. Health cure is number one, and then money number two. I think it is a very good philosophy, and I want you to keep it up. And by this, I think the sky is the limit for your success. I must confess that I am ready to market you to any level, because I must say that I really enjoyed every bit of my stay in Mumbai. The little aspect I said is the human aspect, which I am told is due to some unforeseen and uncontrollable factors, which we are all bound to go through in life. So I think by and large, I think your organization, as far as I'm concerned, is a very good one, and you have done very well within 6 months, years, what you have achieved, and if you keep on like this, I'm sure the sky will be the limit. I must say one thing to you today. There are a lot of Nigerians today, or many other African countries. I'm not sure of how much you have exploited other West African countries like Ghana, Gambia, and many others. There are a lot of people who are facing these problems. The expertise are very, very limited over there. They are, but they are not as good as here. I was just discussing with somebody, and I said, the equipment you have here, they are very, 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 very high standard. And you see, with the equipment, facilitates the treatment of medical issue. And over there, a lot of the equipment is either obsolete or they are not up to date. And the way I saw Saifi Hospital today, during my visit, I must say is one of those highly rated hospitals with up-to-date equipment, and they should please keep it up. By and large, they have the equipment and they are ready to work. And I must say that I never regretted my coming to my coming to Mumbai for this treatment. And I want to thank once again all those people that were participatory in ensuring that we get this treatment, starting from Nigeria, Mr. Olania and his group, coming down to Mumbai, starting with the driver, up to the secretary, the PA, and of course the overall boss, Dr. Bojwani. I must say we are appreciative and we thank you very much, and we wish you all the best.